Stop. Do not put that deposit down yet, because some of the 2026 cars being advertised right now are built on technology that was engineered almost a decade ago. Some of these platforms were being designed before the Tesla Model 3 even launched. That means slower charging, missing safety hardware, and resale values that could drop by 5 figures faster than you expect. Montage of 2026 cars. Continued emphasis for intro transition. Today, I'm showing you 7 brand new cars that are already falling behind, and one of them is from the company that used to lead the entire EV revolution. Let's start with BMW because this one is subtle and expensive. BMW calls this minimalism. What it really is cost reduction. Physical controls are gone, real materials are replaced with glossy plastic, and everything is pushed into one big screen because screens are cheaper than switches. So you walk into the showroom thinking you're buying progress, and what you're actually paying for is mood lighting and a logo. And here's what matters long-term. This platform is not designed for major hardware upgrades in driver assistance systems or deep software integration. So once you buy it, that's the ceiling. Meanwhile, competitors at similar prices are offering better materials and platforms that were designed around newer assistance technology and more advanced electrical systems. You're not paying for better engineering anymore. You're paying for branding and lighting effects. This was supposed to be Volvo's technology flagship. Instead, it became a software delay headline. And yes, software can improve, but hardware can't. Sensor placement, cooling systems, wiring architecture, onboard computing. Those decisions are permanent once the car is built. And the problem is, you're the one funding their debugging process. When you pay premium money for a car that's already behind on hardware capability, you are betting your resale value on future updates that may never fully fix the experience. This is what happens when automakers build cars first and try to make them smart later. That strategy does not work anymore. This is what a compliance EV looks like. Toyota made this car to meet regulations, not to lead in technology. You get conservative battery management, slower DC fast charging, and a platform that was never designed for aggressive future upgrades. So on paper, it feels safe. But in real-world use, it falls behind very fast. This is the kind of car you buy because you trust the badge, and then realize later you paid for safety instead of progress. Reliable? Yes. Competitive in 2026? Not really. And this next part is where the problem stops being about individual brands and starts looking like an industry-wide stall. Audi refreshed the screens, changed the lighting, and called it new. Audi refreshed the screens, changed the lighting, and called it new. But underneath, this is still built on an aging architecture. That means limited driver assist growth, no major efficiency gains, and electrical systems that were not designed for heavy software integration. At this price, buyers expect forward progress, not cosmetic updates. This is what happens when platform investment gets delayed to protect margins. It looks fine today. It ages badly tomorrow. This is where things get uncomfortable. Tesla didn't get worse, but everyone else kept moving. Most competitors are shifting to 800-volt charging architectures, which means dramatically faster charging on road trips. Tesla is still using 400-volt systems in cars that are supposed to represent the future. 5 years ago, everyone was chasing Tesla. Now Tesla is defending a lead that's shrinking every product cycle. And yes, Tesla still wins on efficiency and charging network access. Those are real advantages. But in terms of platform evolution, interior refinement, ride quality, and overall hardware development, they are no longer setting the pace. When a technology company stops leading in technology, that is not a neutral position. Here's what connects all of these cars. Modern EV platforms cost billions to develop. So manufacturers stretch old architectures as long as possible to protect profits. Instead of rebuilding platforms, they reskin them. Instead of redesigning electrical systems, they add screens. Instead of upgrading cooling and charging hardware, they promise future software updates. That works in advertising. It does not work for long-term owners. If your car made this list and you disagree, tell me exactly why. And if you think charging speed or hardware limits don't matter, I want to hear that argument too. because that's where most buyers get misled. And if you want to see what real next-generation platforms actually look like, not what marketing departments keep recycling, watch this next video, because that's the competition making luxury brands nervous right now.